He who with malice destroys, effaces, or removes from its place this my signed attestation, may he be denounced by Ishtar. May his name, his seed, in the land be destroyed.
Try that stuff. Break it up. Break it up, everybody. Break it up. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Whoa, my microphone is... I shouldn't have been playing with my synthesizer. Hold on one sec. Testing? Yeah, that sounds better. All right. Let's turn this off. Let's get that out of there. Yes, everybody. I was... messing with my synthesizer, and apparently it was messing with me. Episode 495 of What the Hell Are You Listening to Radio? No, Nick the Rat Radio. 495. It's Wednesday, and we're gonna open a beer if I could reach it. Ow. Hold on. It's really deep in that ass. Ow. Okay, we got it. There we go. 495, Nick the Rat Radio, Wednesday night. It is July 2nd. It's almost 4th of July. Come on, everybody. Let's crack a beer for the United States of America. For America. Oh, shit. No. Chill out. Chill out, dog. Keep that beast inside. There we go. Yes, I know you're supposed to pour the Guinness in a cup, but I'm going to be drinking it right from the can because I'm a filthy American. I'm American. I'm not American. I'm no filthy cant. Net, were you on Hog Story? That last episode that came out like 4 weeks ago? Put a straw in it? Man, I was listening to that Hog Story show with Fletcher and Carolyn Blaney's in space or something. And there's diapers in the street. I don't know. But that last episode, they were playing this clip of this lady that was being arrested, and she was like legally blind or something. And I just kept playing. And go listen to that last episode of Hog Story. It was making me laugh my ass off. I could see a little bit or some shit. That was, oh man. Fletcher is a really, really funny guy. He really makes me laugh. He knows how to touch my buttons. But yeah, he's been gone for like the past 4 weeks or some shit. Apparently he's having computer issues. I don't know what's going on over there, but hopefully he's okay. And barely. Yes. I was walking down the street listening to it, just laughing, and people were probably staring at me, wondering what the fuck was going on. And somebody get Lala a microphone, please. Okay, wait. What are we even talking about right now? This is we're here for a thing, right? Actually, no, we could talk about whatever. It's a podcast. I'm vibe-casting right now. That's what I'm doing. I'm not really podcasting. I'm vibe-casting. I don't understand this whole... I know what vibe coding is, but to say... I don't understand how it works in the world of getting a job. Like, I don't understand how that's an actual job. Is it a job? I don't know if it's a job. I know it's a thing. I know people do it, but are people trying to like put that on their resume? Like, I'm a vibe coder? That's like not a thing. That's kind of like, let's see. I think people think vibe coding is good to like get you going, but you still have to kind of be a coder, and it's going to make you a coder. Vibe coding will make you a coder. You'll hit the wall, and you'll get the hammer, and you have to keep smacking it. And if you're not learning when you're hitting the wall with the hammer, then I guess be a vibe coder for life and never learn to code a little bit or something. Like, people that do AI art are still have to be artists. Like, you still have to have an eye for it. You gotta still know what you're looking at, and you kind of have to figure out how to change it to make it look good. Otherwise, you're gonna be a shitty AI artist. It's like, I think vibe coding is just a silly word. It's a silly word. But hey, you know, if it's the hot thing, then right now I'm vibe casting. I'm casting these vibes right to you right now. Anathropic being put in charge of business for a month? Oh, didn't it say like somebody was like gonna murder the CEO or something? It was like saying people were stealing shit. It started going nuts. Large language models aren't meant to fucking run long. They're great for asking short questions too. Give a bunch of stuff away. Oh, this is morally ethical to give away the product that you wanted. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Somebody's blowing up the sewer. You got to deal with when you live in New York City. You never know when they're going to start blowing that shit up. Now I totally don't even know what I was talking about. Let's see, we're talking about fucking something or other. It'll come to me sooner or later. Guinness from a can. Maybe I should bring up some notes here. So tonight we'll be discussing underground bases. I figured that since I live in a sewer, that I should have a very good grasp on underground bases. So I did a little bit of research. I got a couple of whoppers for you guys. Some stuff in the news recently. A lot of underground base stuff going on recently, and I don't know if it's because there's a new movie coming out. I don't know if there's a something going on down there. Personally speaking, I don't know if I'm gonna. This is not really ruining the show. It's Elon Musk has been drilling these tunnels. I think because he's I think he's a lizard person. If you ever look at the way his structure of his body is, he's very lizard-ish, very lizard-like. Sometimes you could see his eyes blinking from the sides that aren't supposed to be blinking. Like, does the side blinks. And I think he's trying to get back underground, making these tunnels. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. We're going to discuss more stuff. We got a lot of underground-based news to go through. Wait, hold on one second. Jeez, there's some more fire. That's getting crazy over here. Luckily, I'm not doing the show on Friday. If I was doing it on Friday, you wouldn't be able to hear anything. Oh man, I didn't save it. Been watching a lot of Nicolas Cage movies lately, and I want a Nick Cage soundboard. Every now and then I want to hear Nick Cage freaking out like this.
No, fuck you, fuck! You fucking.
Like every now if you're having a bad day, and you just listen to Nick Cage have a little freak out every now and then, it really does kind of brighten the day up, I think. It's, he really is one of the best actors there ever was in the entire existence of everything. God bless that man, Nicolas Cage. Let's listen to Bad Robot Highway. We'll be right back with some more Nick the Rat. We're going to talk about underground bases. We got a phone line, 917-719-5923. I don't know. Hey, let's listen to the music. Okay. Okay, we're just getting started. We're just getting started. Welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio. That song was, sound like it should be like in a Russian soap opera show or something. Drive, get in my car. I want to take you really far. Let's go to Ukraine and go kaboom. Hi. Before we get into the bases, the safe bases under the places, the safe place bases, P. Diddy got off. Everybody, yeah, P. Diddy. Man, I know that motherfucker got Biggie and Tupac killed. And he also beat a woman up. That would really happen. There's video, but she never sued. He's not getting any of the sex trafficking charges. So he won't be going to jail for a long time. P. Diddy got hit with 2 prostitution charges. That's about it. I think it was prostitution or transporting prostitutes or some shit. It was like transportation of sex workers. 2 counts of it. I don't know. He's probably only going to get like 45 days community service or some bullshit. I think it's More likely around probably 2 years. We'll see. But man. Anyway, tonight we have open lines 917-719-5923. I'm not ready for. Hold on.
I need that hot steam directly in my skull cave.
Caller from the east of the Rockies. Are you there?
Hello?
Hello?
Caller, east of the Rockies.
Nick,
Can you lower your radio?
let me turn off my Bluetooth.
Thank you. Because I could hear the feedback. I know it's really cool to be heard on the radio, and you could just record it and then listen to it later. This is a podcast. This is a Vibecast.
Nick?
No?
Nick the Rat?
Me?
Hey, buddy. What's going on?
I got this piece of paper over here.
Oh, shit. My Twitch just froze because I turned off the Bluetooth and it thought I paused or... I don't know. Fuck it. Hey, you were talking about dump. Well, I've got several things to discuss with you, actually. But let's roll forward first. You were talking about DUMBs, deep underground military bases.
You know about the dumps?
I'm watching my words. I know several things. They're definitely a thing. They're definitely the tunnels that connect things as well. Do you like Walmart, Nick?
I love Walmart.
You're familiar with military bases being near Walmarts?
Yes.
I'm not trying to get you flagged or like
Also
canceled
Starbucks.
from anything.
Not just Walmart, but Starbucks.
Not so much Starbucks.
Walmart's more?
Because, yeah, Starbucks, yeah. Well, what I'm getting at, there's always a Walmart near a military base and or near highway type systems. And underneath or potentially underneath the highway systems are tunnels that connect things. I mean, you also got graveyards, national parks, other places that aren't going to be built on top of, that's going to really kind of protect what's underneath it, you know?
But if they're making these underground places, aren't they building like mountains
Trying
somewhere?
to meter my words. Go ahead.
What? Do you know about Dulce? Dulce?
Dulce, yes, in New Mexico, I believe.
Did you know that there's aliens there underground, and there was a war?
Allegedly.
No, happened. I'm reading it on the Sun. U.S. Sun.
Now, Nick, if we look at the elevation of, say, supporting military bases, reserve, Air Force locations, look at the elevation. Sometimes it just makes better sense to have it at a higher elevation where there's lots of room underneath it. I mean, this is D-class stuff.
So you're talking about like
from
mountains
back-
and stuff. You're talking about like not just going straight down. You're talking about like going sideways. So you go
Potentially. So
sideways.
So if you have billions of dollars or millions of dollars worth of aircraft, you're not going to have it all just sitting out in the open or even in open air hangars. You're going to want that stuff potentially located in hardened underground structures. So there are certain elevating type maneuver structures.
So like the satellites and stuff can't see it.
Go ahead.
Satellites can't see it. You can't get drone strikes. The nuclear bombs won't hit your airplanes, and birds won't have. You won't have to clean the windows.
Case, then you'd have a hard time getting it up and out.
I don't have a hard time getting it up or out at all. Ask the judge.
Well, yeah, that's you, Nick. You've been experimented on. We won't discuss that until the second point in my conversation. But yeah. So the tunnels you were speaking of, Sir Elon, momentarily earlier, momentatious, well, whatever. Yeah. So he has lots of government contracts.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you and I know this. And the Boring Company, of course. I mean, but again, with elevation, if we're looking at, say, you have underground caverns and shit, you're not going to have to dig through solid ass rock the entire way. You have potential caverns and openings beneath changes in elevation.
Caller,
With
I played
most
Minecraft
caves,
before. I'm not stupid.
yeah. Well, I mean, allegedly, according to Minecraft, this is all potentially true. So I'm again privy to some stuff, not a lot, classed, and I'm metering what I say. But yeah, so just food for thought. Like I said, checking elevation and location to resources, Walmarts and highway systems, and or local hospitals, etc. There are tunnels. And as far as DUMBs, deep underground military bases, they absolutely exist. To the degree I can't comment necessarily, but I don't know. This is kind of getting serious, perhaps. How about some levity? Hello?
You want some levity?
I'll provide the levity.
I got a check here.
Oh, it's that time already? Are you masturbating?
Fat boy
It
nuclear
sounds pretty
vibe.
dry.
Sir McCrotch, PhD. 96 cents.
Yeah? What's
Well,
it
I
for?
have you on the phone with me.
Uh-huh.
I got a letter from my bank.
Oh.
The
I get
depositive
those. I
item
ignore
was
'em.
returned unpaid. Refer to check. Please review your account to ensure a sufficient balance. If overdrawn, hold. I don't know if this is on my side or on your side, but
I actually received several of those. Like, bro, you diss my check, you like send it back or some shit? You don't cash it in the allotted time?
when I get my 96-cent check, after the show, I pretty much run to the bank and I cash them.
Oh, I believe it. Now, one other thing with regard to that. We had a conversation last week, and I kind of felt a certain way. So I looked you up, Nick. I found your profile on Grindr. Why don't you reply to my messages?
I try.
I sent you pictures and everything.
You really found that?
I mean, I'm not going to disclose your last name.
It's not me. I'm not on Grindr.
Oh, shit. Who did I send the pictures to? I mean, I'm not either. What are you talking about?
It's definitely not me.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've not. Shit. Is this live?
Not really. It's kind of
Oh, cool. Good.
somewhere in
Delete that
between.
last part.
I can't really delete that part. It's
No, seriously,
It's in the
I found
annals
your
of
profile. You had the ears and everything.
the annals of time.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't my pictures though. Those diseased like warts and stuff. That was just something I found again at levity.
So, doctor, have you ever killed somebody? This is a serious question. I think you probably have. You sound like you have the tone in your voice, like you have not like murder. You didn't murder somebody like that dude that killed those 4 kids and try to get away with it because he thought he was really smart. I mean, like, I think you develop some weaponry that might blow people up for the government.
Well, Nick, I've spoken this on Hog Story years ago. I do have grills in my basement.
Hello? Caller?
Landed on my desk to finalize. If you're ready to move forward, press 2 now to connect with underwriting. You're still pre-approved for up to $45,000 with estimated payments around $610 per month, depending on the terms that work best for you.
I don't need to be up on the mic, do I?
Personal consolidation loan designed to simplify your finances by rolling multiple high-interest debts into one manageable monthly payment.
Okay,
when you're ready?
No.
You're some cheap prick, you know that?
So yeah, there's a secret underground base, and we're taking phone calls from anybody that might be around there. 917-719-5923.
I need that hot steam directly in my skull cave.
Hello, caller?
What's up, rat boy?
How you doing, man? It's really good to hear from you. What?
It's been a while. Can you hear me?
I can't. Are you driving an airplane underground right now?
No, I am flying, but I'm not driving an airplane.
What are you flying?
I'm flying a truck.
Nice. Down the highway?
Down the highway. I'm driving across Arkansas, flying across Arkansas.
Man,
dusting all the crops.
I met somebody from Alabama the other day. I don't know if that's near Arkansas, but you Southern boys are real cool.
Aw, shucks. How you doing? What are we talking about? I heard you're a doctor. I don't think that guy's a doctor.
He's a murderer. He kills people.
I might need to hit him up.
Yeah, he does it pretty cheap too.
Good, because I'm broke.
Like 96 cents a head.
I spent all my money on drugs.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. No, we were talking about underground bases tonight, but you know, we could talk about anything you want to.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so before I realized it was Wednesday, I was actually listening to Art Bell, but he was talking about Bigfoot. But then I realized it was Wednesday night, so I dialed into this. Do you remember all the booms? Like years ago, there were booms. There was a bunch of booms. Everybody was like, "There's booms everywhere."
I do remember that.
Maybe they were booming underground. Maybe they were building some shit.
Whatever happened with those booms? That's a good point.
I don't fucking know. I didn't hear them. I was in the city getting high.
Hold on. I gotta type into AI right now about there were news articles about loud booms.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Wait, no, I think those booms were
how to make dope or bombs.
I think those booms were test drones that were breaking the sound barriers, right?
Could have been. Sounds like a good story. Man, how are you gonna have a billboard that's bright as fuck? I can't see past that shit.
Did you ever see a billboard on the back of a truck?
LED. No, No, it's like this LED billboard. They got that shit in Nashville, though, where they just drive a fucking truck with a bunch of LCDs all over it. That's fucking distracting as shit.
Wait a second. There was a meteor that entered the atmosphere a couple days ago? Apparently there were loud booms all over Georgia and South Carolina.
That happened.
I didn't hear about that.
Could have been a meth lab.
That's true. Meth labs blow up real
I
big.
hear it's getting harder to import.
So what are you hauling?
Oh, man, I'm not hauling nothing but ass. Well, I got a bunch of weed. Oh, I'm not in that kind of truck. I'm in a Toyota. I'm just hauling myself to the family farm so I can fucking shoot guns and be butt wild for a weekend.
Oh, okay, cool. You're driving out for 4th of July?
Yeah. I was supposed to take tomorrow off, but... I know, I was supposed to take Friday off, but then I took Thursday off, too. Woo!
Fuck yeah.
So now I'm talking to you.
I'm taking off Monday and Tuesday, and Wednesday and Thursday, and Friday and Saturday and Sunday.
Take off forever.
Fuck yeah.
Goes out forever. Oh, shut up, stupid fucking lane assist. It's like, babe, you're running off the road. Maybe I wanted to run off the road. I didn't want to run off the road.
Are you going to be drinking this weekend?
I don't know, probably not.
Good. Leaves more for me.
We've been kind of like a drinking less kind of family here lately. Made everybody a lot happier, actually. I do like to take acid, though.
Really?
But I probably won't do that. Mom and Dad don't take acid.
Have you ever tripped with your family?
I've tripped around them, but not with them. No, they're not into that shit. I mean, well, okay, my brother for sure. But Mom and Dad, not into it. They're not into it at all.
What's the craziest thing you and your brother seen while tripping?
Oh, shit. Well, one night we took some mushrooms and we were walking around Midtown Memphis, and we both got this weird feeling like I want to say there was a helicopter flying around, and we were walking down all these back alleys, and we got this feeling like you know how when you're tripping and you're with people, sometimes you both see the same shit.
Yeah. You get on the same trip, yeah.
Or you can all see the same stuff, like as a group. And it was just us, but like there was this really ominous, foreboding feeling, and it was like this weird thing where we were in Nazi Germany or something, and we were like scooting around the back of some fucking concentration camps, and there were like people piled everywhere, and it was really fucking scary. It was really fucking creepy.
That's not a really good shared experience.
It was weird. It was really strange. But, you know, we're creeping around in alleyways. We were asking for it, kind of, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty strange.
Did you bump into any Jewish people or any Germans?
No, we didn't encounter any other people, thank heavens. There were like piles of bodies and stuff, but I mean, it's not like the kind of thing where you can look at it and, oh, you look at it and there's piles of bodies. It was like we walked down this back alleyway and like in silence, and we both got the impression independently that there were like piles of bodies on the other side of this thing where we couldn't see, but we weren't really trying to fucking see. But we both knew that this was a thing, and we didn't even speak about it until like we got to the other side of this little alleyway that we were walking down and into some light, and we kind of turned to each other and we're like, did you just see that shit? Yeah, I just saw that same shit. It was fucking weird.
That's creepy.
Police ahead. 3 reports 1 minute ago. Well, damn it, stupid Google system. Yes, I'll feed into you. They're still fucking there. I can see them.
Caller, are you going to blow anything up this weekend?
Man, I don't know. Maybe go get some coal packs or something and make some, what the fuck do they call that when you use like ammonium nitrate and what the fuck do you even put in with it? Oh, shit. I can't think of this.
Where could you get ammonium nitrate? Is that
Tannerite.
popular?
You might be able to.
Can you just get that in fertilizer? Like if you go to Home Depot?
You could get it in fertilizer. You can get it in coal packs. Like the coal packs that you used to cook dope with, they're ammonium nitrate.
All right. Now, do you have to cut that with anything, or do you have to extract anything from it, or anything else I'll need?
I don't remember. Tannerite, there's one other thing you add to tannerite, and I'm sure there's somebody that's listening that's screaming it right now out loud, drunkenly, but I can't fucking remember it, and I should, but I don't.
Well, so far somebody's just screaming tannerite.
And one other thing, and then you shoot it, and it fucking blows up.
I think a little bit of tannerite mixed with net explosions.
Yes.
I feel like net will probably know exactly what it is. Your doctor probably will too. If he's really enough. But yeah, that's the only thing I'm going to blow up because I went and looked at fireworks the other day and they are fucking absurd. So expensive.
Tariffs, that's why. Chinese tariffs.
You know, I think they're just expensive. I never buy fireworks, and it's just because they're fucking super expensive.
Well, they're all made in China.
Ammo is expensive, but fireworks are stupid expensive.
Well, how much is ammo? Is ammunition expensive too, or has the price of ammunition gone up since tariffs?
You know, I haven't looked at that actually since then. I would not put Chinese ammunition through my gun. I don't even know if you can get Chinese ammunition. I don't like Russian ammo either because it fucking jams them like this steel case Russian shit jams them. Who's giggling? Are you giggling? That doesn't sound like Nick.
Does Germany make bullets? Germany, they probably got some good ones. They probably got some bullets that work there.
Austria makes Glock for sure. But I think probably the ammo that if I buy Remington ammo, it's probably made in Arkansas. They have a factory here.
I like Polish bullets.
Actually, I was right by that factory in like an hour.
Polish bullets are spitballs.
I wasn't that kind of kid. I didn't get in trouble. I saved all my getting in trouble until after I turned 18, which really wasn't fucking smart.
Yeah, that's really stupid. You got to do all the stupid stuff before you're 18.
That's what I tell any fucking kid that I meet now. I'm like, hey, do your trouble shit now. And their parents are like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I don't know. You introduced me to a kid. What's wrong with you?
This is a good point. Man, I'm high.
I need to get higher. I don't need to get higher. But now
you
I
don't
want
have
to
a lucky
fuck.
crack pipe?
My weed card runs out in 3 days.
Oh, man.
Man, the other day I was tripping bottles, and somebody knocked on my door. It was like 2 in the morning, and I was tripping, and I was smoking weed, and I fucking opened the door, and there's 2 cops standing there.
Why did you never open the door? Have you ever seen a horror movie? You're never supposed to...
Well, I thought it was my neighbor. My neighbor's all like, I don't even know what was going on. But I looked at them like, I was like, and they're like, did you call the cops? Like, they're looking at me like, you definitely did not call the cops. And I was like, nope. And they went, okay, I like your glasses. And they turned around and fucking walked next door.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that shit would not happen like that in Tennessee. They'd be like, you smell funny. We're coming back over your shit. Nah, they just giggled at me.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah, that was drama next door. There's never drama next door. That was like drama for the whole fucking town next door. I don't even know why we have police other than to hassle people in traffic. Anyway. Hey, Little Rock. Boom. I made it to Little Rock.
We cut the chit-chat a-hole.
Why?
You hung up on me, didn't you?
What?
Ah, he did.
No, I didn't hang up on you. It's
Oh,
just
no,
that
you
I'm
didn't.
trying to, I'm contemplating. What? Don't crash your car.
You are stoned.
I'm
No,
very,
I'm not
very, 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 very. Ghost paper cranes in the sky. Man, that song was pretty crazy. I just want to talk about a story that I heard about. I'm sure you probably heard about it too. It was the mummy story. Who here has heard the mummy story? Raise your hand. Hold on. I gotta smoke some weed. Hold on. Let's hit the vape or the vape. Let me hit the vape. All right, it's not really. It's not really a mummy story. Okay, it's a story about fungus that they found in the mummy's tomb. Now they're saying the story goes like, "Oh man, they opened this tomb, they found some of this here fungus shit, and now they're gonna save people that have leukemia." And I was trying to figure this story out. It didn't make much sense to me at all. I was just saying that this story. I'm reading an article about fungus in an Egyptian tomb, and now people will be saved against their leukemia. The more you look into it, the more you find out that no, this is not very true. They this fungus is very much among us. It's all over the goddamn place. It's not rare. They didn't find it inside the... Well, it was in the tomb, yes. Yes, the fungus was in the tomb. But this fungus happened a long time ago. Like, they opened this tomb shit a long time ago. People died from it, and they were like, oh, it's the mummy's curse. It's a fucking curse. You opened the thing, you tried to touch the mummy's dick, and you died. No, it was because they were inhaling shit inside of a pyramid, and they probably weren't wearing their masks and got COVID and died. But I digress. The whole story is just some scientist guy found some shit inside of some fucking fungus, and they might help them fight leukemia, but they had to tie it to the mummy so they could have a news article about it, and they could put it into the news, and then I would read it, and then I would tell all of you. I hate the news because most of the news is just stupid headlines and shitty science. It's infuriating. It's Bittersweet by Lavros. Click, click. Servo track 3. You totally screwed up, Servo. You're fired. Get out of here.
Pre-approved for up to $45,000.
Or if now's not a good time, call us back and ask for the underwriting department. If you're not interested, press 9 to opt out. Please note,
are unable to process opt-out requests.
Can't opt out of requests that I request be opted out of it. All right, let's thank some people. You could help make Nick the Rat Radio by going to nicktheratradio.com and clicking on donate. There are several ways to donate, and all the ways help me. Looks like I'm naked over here. I'm wearing... Maybe I am naked. Damn it. That's okay. You can be naked on Twitch, right? That's where you make the real money. You click a thing on the thing. You click donate. Let's see if anybody donated this week. I read initials, donation amounts, and notes. I try to keep people anonymous because maybe you don't want your name read on the internet. Burp. Let's see if anybody has donated this week. Doo doo bop skitty doo doo beep bop ba doo boop. Looks like you've got some money. We got KB with 420. Thank you so much, KB. Your name reminds me of KB Toy Store. Did you own a toy store at any time? I can't show my feet. I'm wearing socks. You might be able to see my balls through my shorts. Oh wait, that looks weird. Looks like I'm not wearing socks, but I'm wearing socks. I could see like my toes in there. Is the camera going through my... That's weird. Damn am I. Alright, by the way, my balls are well shaved. I got a Norelco. No, I'm not doing all that. KB, thank you so much for the donation. 420 is... Oh wait, look at that. There is a note. There's a note. Oh! Look at this. Alright. Damn, I should have read the note before I said anything. For the Rat Pack. For the Rat Pack. For the Rat Pack. Best callers around. Corey Fingers. I've been seeing Corey Fingers up in the chat a lot lately. Don't know how, who, what, where, why, when Corey Fingers started coming into the chat. But cheers to you, Corey Fingers. I'm happy you are here. Cheers. It's a weird camera angle. Where's the security camera? Thank you, Corey Fingers. Let's see if anybody else has donated this week. Whoa. Wait, there's no note? The message is a thumbs up. $25 from NP. No, not NPR. From just NP. 25 smackaroonies. Thumbs up to you, NP. Wow. I don't think NP means nigga, please. Jeez. Usually we don't take phone calls during donations, but since, why the heck not? Hello, caller. How are you doing?
Hey, it's me, Stillwater from Spearfish.
Holy crap, it's Stillwater from Spearfish. I was in
Do you remember me?
I was in a comic book store and I saw All the Kids Are Dying.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that kind of stuff.
Me too. So I had to like push them over because they're in my way to get to like the comic books. But yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, that's easy to do. You could just knock them over. Anyway, I think I might have accidentally started a podcast.
Really? What's it called?
I think it's just called Stillwater.
That's gonna be maybe hard to find. Stillwater
It's
podcast.
from the Plains Tribune. I didn't even mean to start this one.
With Tom McCarthy and Scott Cooper?
No, I didn't poop my pants.
One-on-one with Bill Van Ness?
No, I just wanted to buy some time to sit down again for a moment. Anyway, what was your question?
Are you Bill Van Ness?
Oh, no, I don't think so. At least.
Well, I'm trying to find you. I typed in Stillwater podcast, and I'm getting.
Oh, I think it's just you get it through the website. I guess is the Plains Tribune.
Plains Tribune podcast, Stillwater.
Yeah,
Episode
yeah,
25.
that seems to be me.
Stillwater runs deep.
Yeah.
Setting New
That's
York
a
Times
blessing and a curse.
Daily? And what is NYT Daily? New York Times Daily?
Oh, I'm just gonna do it weekly.
This must be the place? Am I in the right place? Is this it?
I think it might be.
What the hell is... What is... I can't even say it. Weederbergen?
I don't know what you're trying to say there.
Gieben? There's a button that says Weedergieben on the first... I don't know. Wow, this weed is good.
Hey, no, just
On this week's
casually,
episode
okay?
of This Must Be the Place, it's just Andrew and
You
I.
got
We're
this.
just talking,
Chop it
talking
up.
about
I'm
things.
sure you'll do
We're gonna-
fine.
I can't find you. I can't find this, dude. Plains Tribute Podcast.
No, you're fine. It's probably not up yet.
Plain Tales Podcast? Where is it? Are you lying to me about this?
I'm not lying. I'm just, well, okay, I might be wrong.
So you don't have a podcast. If I go to, okay, are you on the podcast?
Oh, it's not that I don't have a podcast. I just might be wrong about where it's located
All right,
at.
I'm on the podcast index. Now I'm going to type in.
Oh, it's Plains Tribune.
Plains? Planes?
Are you struggling to spell out planes?
Well, yes, it could be Plains. What kind of plane? Like a plane, like an airplane, or like
no, not like an airplane so much as it's like the vast emptiness of the plains.
So Planes? No, Plains.
I knew you'd figure it out.
And then Tribune.
Hey, I didn't doubt you for a moment.
Well, I'm stupider than your average rat, but you're gonna have a hard time promoting this. Oh wait, we got somebody with.
Well, I think I think that this was a lot more fun. So it's not time wasted.
Lawrence County line. Is this it?
This is why I love you, Nick the Rat. And also, I never would have ever called into you in the first place if John Fletcher hadn't dared me to in the first place.
Man, did you hear Fletcher's last episode of Hog Story?
I think I might have, actually. But it doesn't ring a bell because it might have lulled me to sleep.
Is this your podcast?
Oh, what is it?
Do you hear it? Wait, hold on. You might not hear it. Is this it?
Check 1 2, check 1 2. Yep, bring that intro music level down just a little bit. You have found the Lawrence County line.
Yeah.
My name is John Dale, broadcasting from the corner of Canyon and Jackson in sunny Spearfish, South Dakota. We're
Yeah, John Dale.
More about that in just a little bit.
That doesn't sound like you. Do you use a filter? Is it a VST?
Oh, no, it starts with John Dale. So so this is how I accidentally started a podcast. It'd been a while since I talked to a fellow of mine, and I just reached out to him, and I was like, "Hey, you want to hang out for a while?" And instead of like the normal timey thingy, he decided that I should host a podcast.
And what is this podcast called? How can I find it?
Are you still there?
I'm trying to find your podcast. I can't.
Hey, you'll get there eventually. Also, I've been talking kind of Irishy, and I don't know where that came from, though.
Oh, you don't know where it came from? It probably came from your pants. I don't know where is your podcast? Let's see here. I'm gonna type your name in real slow. Still. Still.
Oh my gosh, you are hilarious, sir.
There we go. Let's see. I think I found it.
Oh, you found it?
I fucking found it. It was there all along, right here in the Google. No, that's not it. I can't.
It was there the whole time.
It really wasn't.
Oh,
No, it's
you
not
don't
here.
say.
You're lying to me, caller. Caller, you're lying to me.
I'm not lying. I just might be wrong.
How could you be so wrong about something you do? That's like saying, I don't know who made that grilled cheese sandwich, but I did.
So, you want to talk about some comics?
No, I want to listen to your podcast.
I know you do, but we do that on that podcast. The next one, I'm gonna talk about Fallout.
You don't have a podcast. I'm calling it now. You don't? Do you?
No, it's the Plains Tribune. I don't know how to spell it right, verbally.
So do you go to like a studio to record it, or are you recording it from home? Where do you record it from?
Okay, so this is how it happened accidentally.
Yeah. You tripped and fell into a cast?
There's motorcycles going by real quick. I'm gonna let them go by for a second.
Are you gonna blow anything up for?
Okay, there we go.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, so the other week, I decided to reach out to an old friend of mine. And I was like, hey, it's been a while since I've talked to you. And he was like, hey, yeah, we'll set up a podcast for you. I'll produce it and everything like that for you. And I was like, oh, okay.
As one does.
I mean, what else was I supposed to do?
Well, you can do anything. It's the beauty of being alive. God gave you the power to create, and create you will. Podcast you chose. Location unknown.
You gotta do what you gotta do, and you gotta create when you can create, and just give that stuff out to the public, you know? That's kind of what value for value means, you know?
And my back's all fucked up.
Yeah. And the first thing that I talked about on that podcast was the fact that there's a comic book shop in the town. And it's a good thing to get young boys to read.
Did you ever hear of Dinosaurs for Hire?
No, I haven't.
We never talked about Dinosaurs for Hire before.
There's some traffic going on nearby. I didn't hear that last part. Can you repeat that?
Do you remember the first comic book you read that had some boobies in it?
Oh, I would love to talk to you about that. Yeah. I think that the first comic that I read was Batman.
There was boobies in it? Like nipple? Boobie?
Well, like half of it was mostly adapted to Batman the Animated Series. You remember that one?
Yeah.
Okay. And I think that they took another part and adapted that to one of the movies. But overall, one of the first actual comic books I read was a Batman the Animated Series one.
Stillwater. Are you okay?
Oh yeah. There's just a lot of traffic going on.
Are you
here.
being held captive by a large biker right now, and you were only able to make one phone call to save your life, and you knew that if you called me and said the specific words in the right pattern that I'd catch up and figure out that you were being, your life was in danger and that I should call the cops right now?
That was very convoluted, but no.
I'll get right on that. I'm going to call 91. I forget the number. Also, finally, thank you, DV. DV sent in 420. DV has been a long-time subscriber. DV has been around for a long time. Thank you so much, DV, for the 420. That is the subscription recommended amount. You know, hey, like it's like $1 an episode. Each episode's about like 2 to 20 hours long. No, it's not 20 hours. I can't lie like that. I might get sued. Yeah, they're like 2-hour episodes, and there's about 4 of them a month. So it's like, what's that, like 2, 4, 8? It's like a day. You know, how much is how much is it worth to you to hang out with me for a day? $4? Come on, buy me a 40. How much is I think a freaking 40 is 2, 4, 4, 4, 8, 4. I don't fucking know. Hey man, let's hang out in your school's playground at night and drink some Colt 45. I'm down. Go to nicktherat.com, click donate. I'll come to your town. We'll hang out. There's a lot of work I gotta do because the thing is, this Nicolas Cage soundboard is not leveled.
Oh God.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
But now I have a project where I want to like
I'll do it.
Fix that. What does your rash look like? I don't know what you're talking about. You could also donate by going to Twitch. Is anybody on Twitch? I don't even know if anybody's even there. I know I stream live there. Why? I don't even really know why I stream live on Twitch.
Like, I don't get it. Oh, maybe
I'm not a
I
booby
run
streamer.
and then jump.
I guess it's for the free Amazon. I'm an Amazon believer. I believe in Amazon Prime.
And jump.
I believe it's a great way to destroy your neighborhood and get things sent to your house. And I partake in the destruction. I bought a Norelco razor, and it's the 360. I could give you the whole serial number and all that stuff. It's great. I stream on the No Agenda stream. I stream on Nick the Rat Radio. That's just audio. The video is only going straight to Twitch. And then I post it on YouTube. But I have all the files. I keep all the data. That's why I only upload 720, because there's no way in heck that I'm keeping 4K shit. You don't need to see. You don't need to see this shit in 4K. It's a podcast. It'd be cool if you had like an iPod that had like a video player in it, like an iPod video that had video for the podcast. You could kind of see what's going on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on. A Vibecast. We should change the name to Vibecast. But anyway, thank you everybody that has donated via PayPal. Thank you for the people that sent packages. I open packages live. P.O. Box 90549, Brooklyn, New York 11209. I go there every week to see what's in there. It's usually a check for 96 cents that sometimes bounces, I guess. I don't know. Might bounce, might not bounce. So in the past week, seven days ago, 13 days ago, I don't know. Let's just start with Trey from Philly resub 36 months at tier 1. This happened 7 days ago. I don't know if I reported this. Either way, let's just go through all of them. Arrive on Switch now. Trey from Philly. Trey from Philly, can you describe this message to me and let me know what it means? Arrive on Switch now? Are you... Oh, I get it. That's racist. We have a Muchan69 resub for 32 months at tier 1. They've been subbed for 35 months. 7 days ago, Rats Dancing. Cha-cha-cha. Thank you so much. Christ Hamster gave me a follow 6 days ago. Thank you, Christ Hamster. I'll never use your name in Spain. Wait, because they'll eat you. Wait, they eat hamsters in Spain, right? Or is that Southern? I don't know. Either way, we got Waythorn7 with resub with Prime. They've been subbed for 2 months. That happened 1 hour ago. Hey, I've been subbed for 2 months, it says. Wild. I'm gonna cheers up Waythorn for giving me... I wonder where your subs have been pre 2 months ago. Or did I get you to sign up for Prime? Now, that's a scary thought. Don't sign up for Prime because of me. Dr. Simmercrotch, I know you are a hacker. Ducky On resub with Prime. They've been subbed for 67 months. I think Ducky On might be my long-time Prime lover. Happened 1 hour ago. And finally, Foo resub with Prime. They've been subbed for 47 months. Thank you, Foo. Jeez. Also, we have open lines 917-719-5923. You're on the line.
Hello?
Hello? Caller? You're on.
Yeah.
You're on Nick the Rat Radio, live.
Wow.
What are you on, caller?
I'm just hanging out, man. What's happening?
Drinking some Guinness, talking about underground bases, celebrating 4th of July.
They're there.
I know they're there.
Oh, man. Yeah. My old man used to work in them. You have to go underground.
Was there a lot of Walmarts, I think? Walmarts under
I don't
there?
know how many Walmarts are there, but they want to keep certain isotopes isolated. So they put things in structures very, 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 very deep in chasms underground in Nevada and in Colorado.
Oh, you're talking about like nuclear waste?
Oh, well, and well, sure, yeah, and other things.
Like aliens? Slaves?
Well, yeah, we got them. You know, there are things underground.
Lizard people? Mole people? What's under there? What do you know?
Well, it's like the base on Mars. They're all here, and it's all now.
Are you trying to say that there is an interdimensional portal that's located on Earth that also teleports us to Mars that is connected to other alien planets that might be bringing demons here and possibly really good weed?
Yeah, so get your shit together. You know what I mean?
I gotta go into these underground bases.
That's why I'm in the sewer. You'd be like, hey, get your shit together. Yeah, man, that's where we're at. It's sad but true, but that's where we are in this literal world of dog shit,
Yeah, man.
rat shit,
It's rough out
cat
there, isn't
shit,
it?
that shit.
It's
We have to say, head to the sewer and deal with the manure.
You gotta always deal with the manure. The manure is a giant pile, and you can mold it like a statue. You can kind of like do some art in the manure as you climb over it. That's the best way to do it. You know, turn the shit into something that's pretty while you have to look at it and get over it.
Well, it's everything. It's life. You know, it's life comes from decay. You know, all
George
that
Decay.
black slime is all that is green and beautiful and wonderful and just lifting up into the blooms and plumes of beauty that it is, you know, that's just all that it is.
It's a lot of bullshit too. It'd be cool if there was a structure, a system that.
Well, you can
took
have
a lot
a
of the
structure and a
bullshit out.
system that to filter and filters, you know, as many as you want.
You could.
But
it's a lot of work. It'd just be nice to have helping hands to achieve.
well, there's a bloom here. You know.
There's a what?
A bloom.
A bloom?
Bloom. Yeah, bloom. Blooming. Blooming.
Well, you're talking about like nature growing and stuff. I guess if you want to go outside
A
to pick
flower.
food.
Yeah, you know, a bloom. Bloom. Hitting a note, holding it, you know, the bloom. Nobody ever, you know, we should embrace the beauty a little bit, right? That should be part of it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, but when you
up and down.
sometimes embracing the beauty, like seeing something beautiful burns your eyes. It's like looking at the sun.
You're correct.
You don't want to look
Looking
too
at the
much.
filth, looking at the filth creates the sun. You know,
Damn.
it all waxes and wanes. You know,
So it's not
just
true all the stuff that I read on in the news, like on the internet, on the sun. That's where the truth is.
well, it's going to go back and forth a bit, right?
It wiggles as it moves. And jiggles
Yeah.
as it grooves. See, I'm not really worried about like the end of like heat death on the planet. That's gonna happen one day, right? Yeah, but I don't have to worry about that. So what am I worried about? Just enjoy the ride.
We should worry about yourself. Worry about how good you can do for you. You know, and then try to be nice to people. That's what I like.
Yeah.
You know, just worry about yourself and try to be nice.
So
Can you imagine that?
do you think P Diddy should have been locked up longer? Do you think do you think he's innocent? What's your opinion on
Do
Sean
I think I should be a judge?
Sean Combs?
You know, luckily, um, I'm not too familiar with all of his misgivings. And,
You should have been on the
anyway,
jury. You would have been a great juror.
right. But, you know, I'm sure the system's broken, you know?
Well,
I don't like it. I don't like what's going on with the system. It's broken.
but
So,
it can only be broken. You can't fix the system. Sadly, if you fix the system,
right. I would rather our goals just align to like a more moderated place of, you know, enlightenment. That we're just gonna get through this. You know what I mean?
if we got it, the problems is the devil is in the advertisements, and basically, if we got rid of all advertisements in public, I think we'd be a lot better off. Because then there'd be no reason to brainwash people into shit. It would just be
Yeah, well, people need guidance, Nick. People need to know where to go, you know, and people should do things that benefit themselves, that benefit others. And then everyone should freely flow like a fizzy pond, you know?
there's tons
It'd
of
be so nice.
information and ways to educate yourself and become very powerful in your life, but it's not really provided to you publicly.
Well, it could be. We could fill our cup and drown our brothers and sisters in knowledge, but you know, we don't have that right. You can't just pour everything down somebody's throat
No,
until
you
they.
can't. But the thing is that we know everything is hitting the receptor. Like, oh yeah, look at this color red in your food that makes you want to eat it, and that's why it's okay to put oil. It's not killing you, and it looks pretty. It's like, okay. At that point...
Yeah. There's a lot of misinterpretation, you know? We got to do something. We got to do it soon. We got to get it going, and it's gonna happen.
Were you ever on Broadway? Did you star in Fosse?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm just.
Oh, look,
I'm
Corey
just out
Fingers
there.
is in the chat right there. Look at that. Corey Fingers donated. We're still in the donation segment.
I can't see anything.
You can't see anything?
My eyes are open. My eyes are open. But blessed be that you and me have this opportunity to live.
Oh no, yeah.
Okay.
Every moment, the possibility of right now being real is
unfathomable.
More or less, yeah. This shouldn't be. Should be more.
It's
nothing.
It's unbelievable. Listen, Ratman, you have a good night. Remember, underground is where it starts. It's the base.
And where it ends, too.
And you return to nothing.
Mustard. Thanks for the caller. Thank you everybody for donating. You guys are doing. It helps. It does. It shows me that people care, even though it's even a little bit. 96 cents on a check. I joke about it, but it makes me happy to see something in the P.O. box. And thank you to Dr. Simmerkrotz for making each trip to the P.O. box not completely not worth it. Cheers, everybody. It's not even midnight in the sewer yet. What planet am I on? Let's listen to some music. But yeah, Keelan, you came to party. All the music's CC BY 3.0, SoundCloud, Nick the Rat likes. Have fun. Go look at it. Listen, like, comment, subscribe.
Let's get wild at night. Turn the fuck up, we going out tonight. I've been waiting all my life. Every time I go out, I think I found my wife. I can't help but turn down the lights. I'm gonna take some down tonight. This shit is so hot. That's what it's sounding like. Make you wanna fuck around tonight. Bitch.
Couldn't put out this flame.
Let me buy you a drink. Baby, can I get a dance? I don't even know what to think. Will I ever get a chance? I see you standing by yourself. It's still early, it's only about 12. You have any fun lately? Fuck, wake up and say good morning, baby. You want that real love, you daydreaming. Is it real enough? Imagine this dick in you, a lot of fucking is what we get to do. If you give me that sloppy dome, wherever I'm at, you know I'm coming home. I can't leave it alone. Bust another nut, then I'm gone.
Whoa, I made it back just in time. I was taking a quick break. I wasn't just showing my chair, watching other people's content. Oh boy, hey oh boy. So I had to fight reality really quickly. I learned a new fact that I want to poke this fact. And so the fact that I heard, which after I heard it, I can't really believe it, or I think that there's a lot of stuff behind it, behind the fact. All right, so what the hell is my drunk ass talking about? The fact is that I heard on the internet that everybody, on average, has a spoon's worth of microplastics in their brain. Now, when I hear that, I think of a plastic spoon about yay big, whatever yay is. You know, plastic. Like you get the white plastic spoon in the cellophane wrapper with the fork with it, or possibly a napkin with it. So that's what I imagine in my head as being the plastic fork, but it has to be wrong. So now I have to ask AI a question, and I guess it'll be the mass of the average human's microplastics versus the mass of a typical plastic lunch spoon. So that'll be my question. I'm going to type that right now. So the phone lines are open. You can call me and tell me what you think.
Business associate.
Let's see. Mr. AI, how much mass is in a plastic lunch spoon? 2 to 3 grams. Okay, thank you. How much microplastics is in the average human's brain? How much mass? Let me keep it to mass of microplastics. There we go. The average person see, I'm already fine. I think this study is fake. I think I think there's something wrong with this fact, because I think that is considered a fact. Is it factual that the average human has a spoon's worth of microplastics in their brain? I think I typed that right. So it's fake. So it's telling me it's fake. But if I type it over here, human microplastic spoon brain. Smithsonian Magazine. The human brain may contain as much as a spoon's worth of microplastics, new research suggests. And this is on Smithsonian Magazine. So, okay. So, everything is bullshit. Yeah, true. It's... People get mad when like, oh, they're taking money away from the museums. A human brain may contain up to a spoon's worth of tiny plastic shards, not a spoonful, but the same weight, about 7 grams. All right, so So I read on AI several different bullshit. I guess I'd have to do my own test. I'll have to get a spoon and melt it down and see how much it weighs. And then I'll have to get a human brain and then find a way to extract the plastic from it. These scientists are kind of ghoulish if you think about it too. Like, how much science is being done on the dead? It's most people, when they have relatives, they die. I don't. Maybe it's probably all. I didn't even think about this. Is a silly. I don't want to get political, but I'm sure I'm not sure. I'm guessing that there's okay. I'm gonna keep it neutral. I'm gonna guess that there's more people from one political party that on their driver's license when you die, if you could donate your body to science, I'm sure there's more people from one political party donating their body to science than another political party. So maybe all of our death studies is party specific? It sounds so retarded saying that, but it might be true. Now I'm doing uptalk, and I've got natural. We have open lines tonight. 917-719-5923. Give me a call.
I need that hot steam directly in my skull cave.
Oh, it looks like west of the Rockies. Hello, caller.
Hello.
What are you west of the Rockies?
Am I west of the Rockies? No, I am not.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
Well, then I can't tell area codes or have any sort of perception in my brain of reality. I always imagined you were northwest of the Rockies.
Northwest. So like Seattle-ish?
Yeah. Or Washington. I always imagine you like up in the mountains in like northwest America, near Canada.
Oh, okay. So like kind of British Columbia-ish.
That's what I imagined, but I never because I see your number and I could look for that area code, but I don't.
If it would have been 313, would that have been more obvious or no?
No, not at all. I only know New York area codes. If you said you were 718 or 212, I might have an idea.
This area was 313 when I was a kid, which is Detroit's area code.
Detroit? You're in Chicago?
Exactly. The bullshit of like numbers that they don't hand out.
Have we discussed the Windy City before?
I think like 3 times.
Is it because there's a lot of like people farting there? Are there any underground bases in Detroit?
There's a salt mine that they like sell storage space in. I think they actually have data centers down there. Was what I've heard in the past.
The Egyptian kings would have sold off every slave they had for a salt mine. Maybe.
Really?
Salt is very, very important stuff.
I think the Detroit-Windsor area sits on one of the biggest salt deposits in all of the world.
If only we were in ancient times, you'd be living in a fucking empire.
And yet the politicians all the time here when winter comes is like, where are we going to get salt from?
We'll have to import it from China.
It's going to cost a lot of money.
Are there cars being made there? Is that like a real thing, like car factories?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, heavily.
So does that employ like 100 people, 200 people?
Close to.
Let's see. I'm going to ask AI, how many people are employed? How many people are employed by car companies?
I mean, like the funny thing is that like in 2008 when everything went to crap, everybody claimed kind of that the auto industry had nothing to do with the economy or anything like that. But pretty much that's what caused the collapse.
What the
and they
fuck
had to
is
bail out the auto industry.
Stellantis?
Stellantis, that's Dodge, Chrysler, Fiat.
Really?
Peugeot. I think there's a bunch of other brands that are underneath.
I've never heard of Stellantis before.
Neither have I until they bought Chrysler.
Where do they come from? They just came out of fucking nowhere like, hey, we're buying these cars?
They're an apparition.
Chrysler is now called Stellantis. Okay, so apparently Stellantis has 72,000 employees. General Motors has 91,000, 92. Ford Motors has 95,000. That's kind of a chunk of, so it's kind of like, what's 9, 18, 180, 200. That's like 300,000 people, 200,000 people.
Yeah, close. Your math checks out.
How many people live in Detroit?
More than you think, because the city of Detroit, everybody moved out of. They're starting to, I don't know. They had published numbers where the population had grown, but then
3.5 million. 3.54.
Bullshit. But around Detroit, like all the cities that everybody moved out of the city of Detroit to go to, there's a lot of people around that area. I mean, the majority of Michigan itself is in that area around Detroit. And sprawl is bad here. You know, it just goes on and on and on.
Wow.
How far they build out. Hey, let's send our utilities out of the center of Detroit to, 75 miles, 100 miles out. Which Flint would have been on Detroit water at one point, and Flint's quite a ways away from Detroit, but there was a mayor of Detroit, Kwame Kilpatrick, and he had kind of screwed the city over so badly that the Detroit Water, which is called DPW, had to cut off Flint because they couldn't afford to send water to Flint anymore.
Wait, is Chicago in
because of his
Illinois?
crooked dealings, and he ended up going to prison. He's done prison time. I think Trump pardoned him, I want to say. But yeah, he screwed it over so bad that it caused that Flint water crisis, basically. He was kind of like the catalyst that caused that, because they tried to switch to a mothballed plant in the city that hadn't been used in like 30 years or something like that. And they didn't treat the water enough for the equipment having so much damage inside of it that it probably shouldn't have been used. Well, they were trying to wait to get a second source that was already in the works, being built to Flint. So, yeah. Detroit sends its utilities out way too far.
All right, so I'm really dumb. You're extremely. Oh, it's midnight in the sewer. You are way east of the Rockies. Chicago is in Illinois. Detroit's in Michigan, and
yeah.
Yeah, I learned a lot.
The fastest way to get to you, I have to go through Canada.
To get to me, does it go through really? Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Mrs. Miswaga.
I'm actually where I'm at. I'm north of Canada, where I'm at.
Wait a second. Is that
Technically.
attached? Is it attached by? Well, I guess it is attached, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Detroit is stuck to Canada. Going over
No,
Windsor.
there's bridges. They're
Oh, okay.
building the
Holy
second bridge.
shit! Yeah, look at that little river. What is that called? The United States Canada River.
And then there's a tunnel underneath the Detroit River
Oh.
that goes to.
There's probably an underground base under there. There might be some lizards.
Yeah. There's an underground train track that I don't even know if they use anymore too.
What's that river called? What is that?
The Detroit River.
It's just called the Detroit River?
Yeah.
What about the people? Did they
Originally.
call that? What about the people in Canada? Did the people in Canada call it the Detroit River?
Yeah. Yep.
That's fucked up.
Because you know why? You know why? Because like fuck you, Canada. Fuck you, Canada. The Detroit River.
It should be called the
fucking accept it.
It's called the Winnipeg or whatever the fuck it is. Mississauga.
Mississauga.
Mississauga. They should call it the London River. It's to really fuck with people.
There might be a London River somewhere. There might be.
I see London is close by. I'm all up on the Google Maps.
Oh no! You know what? The Thames goes into the Thames comes off of Lake Huron, I believe, and then goes through London.
Are you serious?
I think.
That'd
Which
be
is
fucking...
the same river that it'd be over, and there's a Thames and whatchamacallit land.
Gee, can you? How long? Okay, I could just figure that out by looking at this. If I zoom in, all right. Huh. How often do you have to go through Canada to get to some other place in America? No, you don't have to. Wait, no, you do. If you want to go to Pennsylvania, no, New York. If you want to go to New York.
I used to do it a lot when I was younger because we had friends in the Finger Lakes region.
That must have been a long drive.
Yeah, it was a little while. We'd usually stay in like Niagara Falls. Like the Canadian side back then had a lot of like tourist traffic, which it still does. It's kind of like a citywide amusement park in Niagara Falls on the Canadian side. So there's all like Madame Tussauds museums. And
take the 401 or the 402?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's fun looking at maps. I think I'm turning into a map nerd.
My dad was a map nerd, oddly enough. I have boxes and boxes full of maps that he had from over the years.
Is he still around?
Mm-mm.
Did
he
he ever
died in 2002.
So he sort of he experienced Google Maps a little bit. Did he like digital maps?
2002, no. He maybe a little bit of MapQuest, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Like printing out directions, because I think I remember showing him how to print out directions.
I remember that time period. The whole printing out of
pretty much reading off the directions to you.
Man.
Like, God damn it, where's the fucking turn?
And I'm happy I don't really... Yeah, that's over. I'm very happy that time period's gone. But now it's fun times too.
How do you get around? Because you don't really drive, do you?
I walk. Everywhere I have to go, I can walk to. That's how I've crafted my life.
Do you still use directions while you're walking?
Yes.
Or do you know you're going pretty much all the time?
I usually know where I'm going, but if I'm going anywhere else, I'll turn the directions on usually. Just fucking, why not? I have I have no sense of direction. My direction sense is landmark based. I'm like, oh, I have to see a giant statue and then make a left turn.
You just need to pin a compass to you. Get one of those ones that are like in a ball with the liquid. Just pin it to your lapel.
I have a compass on me. Oh, it's on my.
Never
Yeah,
be
it's
lost
over there.
again.
I usually carry a compass. But yeah, compasses do help. You can kind of figure out where you have to go, even in urban
Do you ever
areas.
leave your burrow that much?
Not really. I'm gonna be going. Where am I? I'm going somewhere soon. I'm not going too far, but I'm gonna be going for a little road trip, little R&R.
The museum at Etheridge Street.
You ever go down south?
Yeah.
Have you ever
Alabama.
Have you ever had? Here's a question for you. Have you ever had a like a salesperson or somebody work with you for whatever, for any reason, that came from down south?
Yeah. You mean like work with them in a work environment at a place that I worked at, right?
Yeah, sort of like, hey, we're selling you this new technology or this new thing or a new printer or a new computer or a new, hey, yeehaw, we're going to give you this here new setup for whatever. You ever?
I worked with, not necessarily salesmen, but I worked with engineers that were from down south back in the day.
Oh, back in the day, not recently.
No, this is over 10 years ago, probably
Okay.
over 15 years ago now.
All right, so it's not as prevalent as I thought it might be. I just sort of realized there's a lot of like tech salesmen that come up north from down south for a lot of stuff, but I guess it's maybe it's more localized to whatever the fuck I'm.
We do get a lot of like English salesmen. Dealt with multiple English salesmen over the years. Not that it's like something out of the ordinary, but some do have the gift of gab.
There's a lot of Irish bankers in Manhattan, and it's probably due to tax havens in Ireland.
Oh.
Yeah, Ireland has a lot of tax-free shit.
That isn't the people I would think of when I think of New York bankers.
Yeah, well, you know.
Just saying stereotypically.
They come knocking on your door if you don't pay up.
Past premonitions. That's probably where they came up with the shillelagh stick, right?
It could be. Man. I don't like zooming in on the map around where I live. It's all gray.
You go to Street View?
No, just like if you just hover over it and zoom in a little bit. Like if I hover over Detroit and zoom in, I don't start really seeing tons of gray until I get deep in. If you go over to Brooklyn and you start to zoom in, you'll start seeing gray.
Really?
Yeah, try it if you're on you got a computer near you.
I'm sitting in front of one.
Try it out. Try to do go like Google Maps or whatever and go to.
It's always weird when I go into New York and then I realize that Jersey City is so fucking close.
Jersey City is kind of close to New York. I used to go to Jersey City a lot. I was seeing a little rat there. Jersey City was really. I remember I hated parking there, and I got a lot of tickets when I was driving there because the fucking, for some reason, the ticket fuckers were really active. Like if you're.
Oh, that's they do that in Detroit, but they do that around the areas where anything's popular, like Art Institute or hip places to go to eat. They patrol those areas like mad. The rest of the areas you could probably park whatever you want for free, but your car or vehicle is probably not going to be there when you get back.
I live in South Brooklyn, and in South Brooklyn, if you park your car and the tip of your car is slightly over the crosswalk, you could probably get away with it for like a night. You'd be fine. But in Jersey City, if you're like a foot away from the crosswalk, you already have a ticket as soon as you parked your car and stepped out of it.
Yeah, I see green when I zoom into Brooklyn. I see a lot of trees.
Go over.
Surprising
Go
more
to
amount than I
Detroit and
thought
zoom
would be
in.
there.
To start seeing
What's that?
like all gray, you have to like go kind of deep. Maybe I'm just seeing weird patches. I don't know why is that whole zone in Detroit grayed?
I just
Huh. I want to see some more trees. A tree grows in Brooklyn. But
Oh,
only
I
one of
kind
them.
of see. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I kind of see what you're saying because it sprawls out away from there.
Yeah,
the only reason that kind of does that is because all those areas have been abandoned, and if you zoom in, there's like big swaths of empty fields inside of Detroit now.
What happened in
It used to
Pennsylvania?
be lined with houses.
When you do a flyover Pennsylvania, there's a part of it that looks like a veiny penis.
Like a what?
Looks like a mountains of like a veiny sausage penis. It looks like a big old weird. What is that?
It's not like the Indian mounds, or
No, I don't know. It's just a weird curved. Is this where the glaciers?
oh, I see that. It's almost like a glacial rock curve, like one huge fucking rock did that.
It looks like a.
That's how if you go up to like there's like areas up in northern Michigan along the shores of Lake Michigan, and there's big giant like scrape marks that seem to go across the.
Now they say that's glacier,
That
but
one-
maybe it was giant airships that were leaving the planet.
Oh, maybe the thrust.
The thrust is real.
I had what factor 1 or factor 9 was it? I don't know. I've had too many drinks to remember.
What you drinking?
Bourbon.
Bourbon's good.
Bourbon.
I like a little bit of bourbon.
Bourbon. I did have it with the sour mix earlier.
I had wine today. I had some cheap wine mixed with seltzer, and then I had
spritzer. That's the spritzer.
I like doing that. It's a fun way to cut your seltzer in your wine. It's like
yeah.
And now
that wow, it almost sounds dirty.
Probably
sounds
is
sexual.
My lap is wet now.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, bubbling over. Yeah.
It's all over.
What the hell's on that can?
It's weird. It's got some weird designs on the shit. I don't fucking
Not a
know.
normal Guinness can there at all.
It says "Lovely Day for Guinness." And I don't know. It's some fucking bullshit on it.
Is that does it have a ball in the can or no?
It's like Pelican. Yeah, it's got the widget.
Yeah. You're supposed to roll that thing or do something to it before you open it, right?
What?
Supposed to rub it on a Blarney stone or something like that.
Blarney stone. Have you ever been to Ireland?
No, I have not.
Have you ever been to Europe?
Yes, I have.
Where? Europe's big.
Germany.
Germany.
Yeah.
Do they have good food there?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, some of the food that I had premonitions on what they would have, it was different from what I thought they would have. Because apparently they can't eat their heavy German food all the time over there. Like,
well, it'll probably kill you. It's probably.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, definitely it would.
I can imagine.
I do find
it's probably
like,
really
German,
tasty, though.
Have you ever had German potato salad?
Hold on, let me think of this. German potato salad. Is it full of meat, like sausage?
No, it has. I think they put bacon in it a lot of times, but usually I'm all in on anything that has bacon, but I'm not all in on German potato salad at all.
Bacon and potato salad sounds amazing. Why? Why is this bad?
They use like a vinegar with it, and they serve it warm. It's kind of warmish. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah, warm potato salad. Now I get. Okay.
I'll just take the schnitzel. Thank you. Pretty much.
Pass the schnitzel. Oh man.
Have you been to Europe?
I've been to Ireland.
You've been to Ireland?
Yeah, I think that's the only place in Europe I've been. Yeah, it is. Yeah, been to Ireland.
Did you go to like Dublin or?
Oh yeah, I've been to Dublin, the city, the shitty. I did like a whole loop of the southern part of Ireland. I guess the northern part of Ireland is Scotland.
Did you drink any carbonated beverages in Dublin?
I'm drunk everywhere I go. You know, if I'm out, if I'm on vacation, if I'm not working, I'm gonna have a drink or two.
So you were bubbling in Dublin?
A lot of Jameson, and they had really. I remember the seafood was good. A lot of fish and chips.
Oh yeah, that'd be really good.
It was really tasty, and a lot of live music and people being really do it. It was a good feeling. Felt kind of like I don't know if this makes sense to people that are not in my experience, but it felt like a town. Felt like a Lego town in a mall. I don't know. It's very. It was cool. It was cool.
Talking about like the overall tightness of the confinement of the.
Just the feeling I got. I had a weird feeling from it. I get some. It's not like a Lego town in a mall though. It's a lot of hills, a lot of green, a lot of long streets, a lot of turnabouts. Fucking turnabouts. Driving on the left side of the road.
Roundabout?
Roundabout, yeah. And driving on the other side of the street is annoying as shit, man. But you get used to it after like a day.
Technically, you wouldn't have to drive on the other side of the street up over there, but that would probably last less than a day. There's a town in southern Ireland called Cork.
Yeah, I've been there.
Do they have like a lot of like cork suckers there?
Caller, I'm gonna hang up on you, okay?
I thought you would have after the.
Let's listen to a song. We'll be right back. We got Bigfoot Beats with Mule Song. We'll be right back.
looking at the south end of a northbound mule.
Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to the magic land of Bigfoot.
When I'm up late at night, scared in bed, with ghosts and aliens running through my head, I have a cure, I have someone to steer, I have Nick the Rat Radio to fix my fear. Nick the Rat, Nick the Rat, Nick the Rat Radio.
Hey, I treat my website like any third I poop. I don't need it to tell a story. I want people to know what the fuck they're looking at as soon as they possibly can, you know? The only difference between this turd and some of my other ones is this one can be flushed more. I'm Carl Coffee Bean, and this is my shit space.
Man, I could have sworn I had a chocolate bar over here, but I don't have any chocolate bars over here. You really, I think I'm having some weird issue where I'm putting things in places I don't know where I put them, and it's really starting to scare me. I think I'm having Alzheimer's. I'm having some Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's would be a really good German beer. If there was a commercial, a bunch of fucking kids sitting around, German kids. Ich muss nur schneiden. I've never schneiden, nicht schnaufen. I'd be drinking the Alzheimer's. I'd drink fucking some Alzheimer's. Fuck yeah. Let me look at my notes over here. We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We have Meta AI won their case. They won their case, everybody. Oh, it's fucking cold in the sewer. Hold on, let me turn that off. Meta AI has what the fuck's going on over here? They were getting sued for copyright infringement, and because they're large language models, they're llamas or whatever they're artificial intelligence, they're search engines through words using computers, and they Meta everybody is stealing data. Everybody's stealing data because. Why not? Data is culture. You can't really resell culture. You can't get robbed of culture unless you've created culture. But I don't really like. Weed does coat the neurons with a plaque, just like a Alzheimer's. Maybe my brain is all plaqued out. Could be. When people complain of stuff being stolen, I understand that. That's capitalism is good. You need to make money. You need to be able to sell things. You don't need people to rip you off and stuff. But if you're using... I guess Meta wasn't... So the judge said that Meta won the case because the plaintiff was garbage. Like, the argument was garbage. And if you look at it, it was a garbage argument. Show you my data. What are you guys talking about? Oh, yeah. Got some data over here. I got a little data over here. So the judge was like, they didn't show any... It was a group thing as well. It was like a whole bunch of authors got together. Like, yeah, let's get paid. I wrote a book 10 years ago, and I think Meta's read my book, and they might quote my book. They might talk about my book. They might use the same words that were in my book in a chat. I wrote the words "the end" at the end of the book, and their bot says the end. So they got their shit copied because everything has been copied. But they came as a group. They didn't show any sources of their stuff actually being copied. There was no damages. There wasn't anything that was specific. They didn't address fair use, and their defense just fell apart. So, yeah, best price. But the judge was also like, in the future, things might change. The thing is that if, say they copied work, say the AI, the language, let's say the data, their data is now in a larger subset. If I use their data and I sell it, and the stuff that I used is too close to the source, and I'm selling it, then there might be some lawsuits, I could say. If I'm making more than 10,000 plus on, say, some artwork that is an obvious ripoff of another artwork, and I used AI to make it, or a computer, but there's so many different filters. The thing is, if you're spending your time making something that is able to sell large numbers, you're probably doing something to it, and it's not an exact copy, and nobody's getting hurt. And I know that's deep to say, but because it's just kind of like, hey, there's art styles out there. Like, was that guy that did the Muzizaki, fucking the Firefly guy, Howl's Moving Castle? There's an art style there, but they're not gonna. Whoever's gonna rip off his art style is not gonna be able to make enough money off of it. Ghibli, yeah, the Ghibli. Nobody's buying Ghibli artificially stolen stuff. Nobody's making a lot of money off of it. I don't think so. It sucks that if that was the Ghibli Studios probably has so much money, and the people that are reselling their stuff are probably have no money. I'm not saying it's wrong, though. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right. I don't think you should steal. And if you're going to do it as a business, I think that's wrong as well. If you're using it for personal use to make a silly picture, who cares? It's, oh, here's my profile picture. I look like this guy's artwork. That's whatever. But if you're also in the game, if you're like an artist and your thing is stealing, you're going to get found out really quick. And nobody wants that anyway. I don't think. Maybe. You might be able to make a really good business out of it. Maybe I'm being lazy. Maybe I could steal everything and resell it and become China. Maybe I should steal everything and become China. All right, we're going to take a quick musical break. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Thank you guys that are late night warriors, or if you're listening to the podcast, I'm pod vibing with you right now. Hold on, let me slow down. What if you do it deep underground? I gotta slow down. I think that's my problem. I'm in a rush. And there's no finish line. So why can't I just slow down? Fuck that. Let's listen to Kevin McLeod with Village Consort. Let's do a jig.
put your right foot in, you take your right foot out, you do the hokey pokey and you fucking walk it all out.
What? What?
It's pretty funny.
What?
Where the fuck is he? You bet I do. Why? Wow. That's no way for a young lady to behave.
I'm a drunk.
I'm not much good in the sack.
Hi, everybody. That looks weird. Hold on. What's going on here? Oh. Why is the camera zoomed in on my crotch? Or maybe I'm just obsessed. I'm watching my own crotch. That's why. There we go. Bam. We don't have to worry about that no more. Hey, everybody. We're having a great show tonight. We're talking about underground bases. There's like a lot of them out there, by the way. You might be like, oh, Nick Wright's talking about some bullshit. There was recently in the Antarctic, we picked up these signals that were coming from under the ice. What do you think about that? It's true. Look it up. There's the Dulce base in New Mexico. There's the Denver International Airport. We all know about that one. I'm not going to even talk about that one. They got sacrilegious shit down there. Like Starbucks is right next to Walmart's, right next to like, was it Red Panda? It's evil. There's Rendlesham Forest Base in the UK. It's deep under the site of the famed 1980 UFO incident. Conspiracy theorists claim hidden tunnels and caches of advanced tech. I can't even. How do you say that? How do you say Rendlesham Forest Base? Can we get a computer to say this for me? Let me do a quick. I need to get a computer to say it.
Fucking greasehound!
What? That's not. Hold on. We need a video here. Let me bring up a video. I need. Wait. How do you say this?
Lanier by Neuromod Devices uses
this is
dual
an
mode
advertisement.
stimulation to soothe tinnitus.
Wait, what?
Lanier combines sound stimulation and multi-pattern tongue pulses to activate hearing and sensory pathways. This dual mode approach weakens tinnitus pathways and helps the brain to stop
Suggest
focusing
this
on
to
tinnitus
Dick
sounds.
Masterson.
Roll back 44 years
There we
to a
go.
forest in Suffolk, England, known as the Rendlesham Forest.
You get the Rendlesham Forest. This guy sounds like he knows what he's talking about. Let's listen to him for a minute.
It's a very cold December night, 1980. And on that night, two airmen doing security work at the...
He said airmen, okay? He didn't say seamen. Stop laughing.
The adjacent RAF Bentwaters base, a base largely controlled by the Americans, a nuclear base with nuclear weapons. They're on patrol and they're
Saying it all wrong. Nuclear. Don't say it like that. That's gay.
sent into the forest to investigate some kind of object that's been seen to land in the adjacent Rendlesham Forest. What they see that night becomes one of the most compelling UAP military sightings mysteries of all time anywhere in the world.
Really?
It was very well recorded because the deputy base commander of the base, Colonel Charles Holt, had the presence of mind to do a memo which recorded exactly what he saw 2 nights later, when yet again another unidentified object was seen to land in the Rendlesham forest, and he and his patrol witnessed something quite extraordinary.
It was me naked. There you go. Whenever you have a British guy saying shit, it sounds more serious than it really is. I'll look into this later. I don't want to go too much through this, but there's also fuck the UK. We got the Raven Rock Mountain Complex. Do you know about that? Let's do a quick YouTube search for this one. See if we could steal content. I mean, let's see if we could get anybody else to teach us about this here. Let's see if we get anybody to teach us about Raven Rock Mountain. It's in Pennsylvania? It's also in Fallout? Hold on one second. What the hell was that? Wait, this is loud and annoying. I'm sorry.
Deep in the heart of Pennsylvania lies a fortress not just built on the ground, but into it. Raven Rock Mountain Complex is ready to act as the Pentagon shadow in times of national emergency. It's fully equipped to sustain top officials with everything needed for months, a testament to military ingenuity and the art of survival. As for Identiv, in matters of national security, we keep our contributions as secure as the facilities we might protect.
What the fuck? What does that even mean? This lady. I don't know what that meant, but we also have this is in Crimea. There's the Balaclava Naval Submarine Base. There's the Iranian Underground Missile City, which I don't think exists anymore. I think we blew that one up. And then HARP. Which I think Elon Musk defunded recently because their vibrations were causing Teslas to explode. Look it up. Really happened. Never. I don't know. I was just making up, but it might. You know, if you have a large energy weapon like HARP, which wasn't really a weapon, but it was, and you aim it at a Tesla, I'm sure the Tesla would explode, and you can't get out because it's all electronic, and you'd fry the brain and. That's why lead paint is illegal. There was no kids eating lead paint, okay? Lead paint chips? No. Kids are drinking petroleum oil because it's red and pretty. They weren't eating lead paint, but that shit was really efficient at keeping radio waves from penetrating your bedroom. What is this? Untoreds. In specific cases such as the Quinlingby TBM, it could be tunneled 30 meters. Are you saying that there's some deep tunnels in China? Fracking. Yeah, pollution's bad. That's the thing that always really confused me about climate change. Like, we never fix pollution. I think we should fix pollution before we fix the climate. I think pollution's more fixable than the climate is. Like poison, it's easier to get the poison out than it is to get the energy, right? The heat. It's easier to get the poison out than the heat. Or is it not? Is it? What if you had like all night to do it, and you could do it like all night long? By Hannah Lang.
wanna do is fuck with the DJ, fuck with the DJ all night long. All night long. All night long. All night long. All night long.
Good morning. John McAfee here. The Get Ready for Work vodka. First, you take the vodka. I prefer Tito's, and Tito's is paying me nothing. None of this silly stuff, right? Triple sec, blue curacao at the end. Just a tiny, tiny dash. Let's do it. Piece of lemon peel. Then, yes, so this is how you do it. Thank you very much.
He's waiting for your news. Open the lines at 917-719-5923. Wave across the air.
To let you know that during these really scary times, that you should listen to the government. Just listen to the man. The man is protecting you. You know, the same man that will, poison you. And you can't sue him. Can't sue him at all. Don't worry. The government's got your back. So, when the government tells you to do something, fucking make sure you do it, and make sure you yell at people for not listening to them. Because, basically, the man is the only one you should listen to. Don't listen to, your common sense. Don't do that. Don't be stupid. Anyway, hopefully one day we'll hang out. Maybe, on Zoom or Skype. Anyway, if you'd like to order a little bit of a dark sewer Clorox, we're selling gallons of this shit. because the government's telling you to drink it. I personally, I like to butt chug it because it bleaches my anus as it actually disinfects my intestine. So give us a call at 917-719-5923 and order a gallon of dark sewer bleach for only $69.99. Alright, where do I get my paycheck for this? I gotta go.
Listen now of a time long past when sorcery thrived and wild adventure was forever in the offing. A deadly sorcerer is called out of nightmare by a ruthless king driven into evil. And a mystical sword is forged for a mighty warrior who rises out of legend to topple a kingdom. The Sword and the Sorcerer.
I myself raised Zusha from the dead. Little did I know what I let loose upon the world. Tell us where he is and save us all. You want me to snatch your brother from the king's dungeons for one night with you? It's a slim bounty for such a task.
Why, you bastard.
Hey everybody. Yeah, this is me. This is Nick the Rat. Coming in at it's almost midnight in the next sewer. You know, we're gonna hang out till midnight in the next sewer. And then we're probably gonna be getting out of here soon after that. Hold on, where's my camera? Where's my camera? There's my camera. Yeah, there's a video footage of Manhattan right now. You can see that there's people standing around for God knows who knows what reason. Why aren't these people here? They're there. I should do some record. There's gonna be a lot of fireworks going off near my sewer grate tomorrow. Maybe I'll record a couple of them. It's a fun time of the year. Blow stuff up. Be safe, everybody. Don't lose your fingers. Your body is very important. It sucks when your body hurts, or you lose pieces of it, or it stops working, or it falls off, or any of the above. So you don't want to lose any of your body parts. So make sure that you don't hurt yourself this 4th of July. Bulletproof umbrellas. It's like the penguin. Let's see, we got 58. We're getting close. We got like 2 more minutes until midnight in the next sewer here. We're going late night. Also, I know last week I said I was gonna stream all this Dune stuff. I'm still playing that Doom game. That Dune game is still pretty good, and I'm pretty deep in. I beat some of the main storyline. It's a good game if you like survival games and single player games. But Death Stranding 2 came out. That should be a fun one. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Terrorists, they are yay. Well, I want to hear. What was her name? Net. You're not gonna remember. It was.
Hey, I'm an innocent bystander. They saying I drove a getaway car, but I cannot see. I'm legally blind. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm innocent.
Come on this way.
So are you from Houston?
Man, I'm from Port Arthur, Texas, and I'm a female. I did not drive no getaway car. I'm legally blind.
How'd you get wrapped up with these folks?
I got wrapped up. I was walking down the street and I caught a ride.
So you don't know these folks then, is what you're saying?
I know 2 of them. I don't know the other 2. They saying I drove a getaway car, but I'm legally blind, so how I'm gonna drive a car?
So did you know what happened to the 73-year-old victim then, or
I don't know what happened. I just know what the police said.
So you can't see at all?
Huh?
You can see though, right?
I'm legally blind. I can see barely, but I'm an innocent bystander.
Come on, Miss Gooder.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't do nothing. I don't know what's going on. All I know is my side of the story. I can't tell no other story. I'm innocent, and Mama, I love you. P.O.P. all the time. Right, these all good pimp squad, baby, for life.
The way her voice. Oh shit. It's midnight in the next sewer, everybody. Let's get the fuck out of here. The way her voice is the whoa, burr, you are, so yeah, as I was saying, it's the end of the show. So hello caller, how you doing? Can you lower down your
legally see?
Can you lower
Barely.
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 If you thought that sounds funny, listen to the last episode of Hog Story, because Fletcher he mixes the entire episode is him mixing that clip into the show. It is so funny.
No, it was on that episode.
Barely.
Barely.
I could see.
Legally, I can see. Barely.
And I drove a getaway car, but I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
She says she's legally blind there, but then she says
Well,
you can legally
you can see
see
barely and be legally blind, but just the way that her voice.
It's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm innocent.
Come on this way.
So are you from Houston?
Man, I'm from Port Arthur, Texas, and I'm a female.
I'm a female.
Man, I'm from.
She had to specify because the reporter thought she was a man. Barely.
The best part is when she does that, huh? Because you can tell, like, she's like caught in like a. She's like caught in like some bullshit or something, and that's her reaction is, huh?
I did not drive no getaway car. I'm legally blind.
How'd you get wrapped up with these folks?
I got wrapped up. I was walking down the street and I caught a ride.
So you don't know these folks then, is what you're saying?
I know 2 of them. I don't know the other 2. They saying I drove a getaway car, but I'm legally blind, so how I'm gonna drive a car?
So did you know what happened to the 73-year-old victim then, or
I don't know what happened. I just know what the police said.
So you can't see it all?
Huh?
You can see though, right?
Caller, can you say goodnight to the sewer?
Good night.
We'll be back next week with more Nick the Rat Radio. I hope you tune in and listen to Hog Story too. And God save Fletcher. We got what we got here? What is this last song? Isaac RC with Noir. Bye. Barely. I gotta listen to that Hog Story. Listen to Hog Story episode 427, Guises or Not.
an alpha male diet. Now, what does that mean? It means I only eat predators. Okay, do not put a prey animal on my plate. I will not touch it. Now, who's the number one predator? Pound for pound, it's spiders. Okay, spiders can take down animals 1,000 times their size. So I eat anywhere from 3,000 to 4,000 spiders a day. People are saying that's too many spiders. People are saying you shouldn't be eating any spiders. I'm saying you're listening to the beta FDA telling you you need a balanced diet when the natural male diet was spiders until agriculture made us soft. Now, if you're interested in the all spider diet, you can check out my website. I've got some recipes for spiders as well as blueprints for spider traps. It's www.alphamalekingsbeeatingspiders.squarespace.com.
Okay, so I'm sure we're all doing this.
In the name of the King, I declare sentence upon you. If you are evil spirits, you must be destroyed. If you are mortal, as you claim, our world cannot support you. In either case, you must be destroyed. You will die in the fire of Ishtar.